Monday, May 16th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Kind of a mixed bag of weather, some showers, some storms at times, especially Saturday. Just a few storms around as we went through Sunday. But the ones that were slowly moving through the area dropped some briefly heavy rainfall. But now we're settling into our next storm system, and it's going to be a very slow mover. We'll get into that here as today's edition of the video unfolds. There's a look at the radar imagery this morning during the 5 a.m. hour. Not a whole lot. There's been a couple of overnight showers in the northwest Piedmont and the northern foothills areas. That's gradually ending this morning, but the next system just diving in. You'll see it on the water vapor imagery very clearly here in just a second. Watch warning advisory situation this morning. Of course, the flood products all up and down the Mississippi River as the crest and that high water is slowly moving south, and that's an ongoing big-time problem there. The white shaded counties back in the plains, that's frost and freeze products out this morning. Pretty chilly air mass up that way. Much cooler pattern overall this week over the eastern part of the country. We had that summer-like air mass in place for much of last week. This week, a much cooler pattern overall. Now, there's the day one convective outlook, a C-text area for parts of North Carolina up into Virginia. And that's just where the SPC is indicating there could be a few severe storms popping up this afternoon. But the severe weather threat is not especially great as we go through the coming days. Now, look at that. Very well-defined upper-level low diving into the Tennessee Valley region this morning, and that's a pretty potent piece of energy. You still have the big upper low kind of spiraling in this area, and then there's that energy diving in on the back side. I showed you that in the video products last week, and what will happen is that'll get an area of low pressure at the surface going over the Piedmont zones. It's just going to sit and spin here over the next couple of days. There's the upper air chart this afternoon, very well-defined piece of energy pivoting around the larger upper low, and what will happen is that'll kind of reform the whole upper low right over the southeast. So that's how it looks by Tuesday afternoon, and finally the system pulling away by late Wednesday and Thursday. Let me show you some of the panels off the European model. This is this evening, I should say this afternoon into early this evening, some scattered thunderstorms, and then it looks like really some periods of rain as we go through tonight and on into Tuesday morning, and really it looks like for much of the Interstate 85 corridor, the foothills, the mountains. It's going to be a day tomorrow that's fairly cool with highs in the 60s and rain at times. On the GFS, similar scenarios, some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms this afternoon. Tomorrow looks like rain at times with that low sitting right over central North Carolina. A few embedded thunderstorms, but mainly a rain scenario for places like Greensboro, Charlotte, and Greenville, Spartanburg tomorrow. So some rain at times for our Tuesday. And then finally the low begins to slowly pull away. I'm still going to mention the chance of some showers, maybe a couple thunderstorms Wednesday, but then it looks like mainly dry conditions. I think the GFS a little bit overdone with the precip chances Thursday. So I'll go with the mainly dry scenario for most spots Thursday and Friday. And then we get into the next thunderstorm chance probably Sunday and Monday. Notice here the pattern changes. This is the day 8 to 10 mean here. GFS on the right, European model on the left. And so this would be basically for the latter stages of the upcoming weekend into early next week. And notice you're looking at a lot of ridging here across the east. That'll be in a much warmer pattern by the weekend into early next week. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day here on this Monday, and God bless.